Hi guys, so today I'm back with another book review. I haven't done one in a while. I was going to try and do some more videos over the weekend, and then my partner's boys were over and it's always a bit noisy in the flat, so it's I always feel like I'm going to be interrupted and stuff, so I try not to do it when they're around. But yeah, we live in a small flat, so it's not easy. But anyway, so my I've managed to read 4 books this month, which is a new record for me. So Gilded was one that I read in December time, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing today is its sequel, Cursed, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at the edges of that, isn't it pretty? I was reading this at work, and all my colleagues were saying, "Look how pretty that book is," and they've never really picked up on many of the books, or some of them have, that I've read because I'm constantly reading at work. Um, I also read on the buses to work because I have quite a long bus journey. But yeah, so I absolutely love this book. So this was book number 3 of January, um, and yeah, I couldn't even I just couldn't get enough of reading this book. It was I was when you're just like gripped to the page and you just can't stop looking at it and you just constantly have to be reading it. You can't, like, I was reading this like every day in the evening after I got home from work. On the way to work, I was reading it on the buses. And I have quite a long bus journey because I live on the other side of this town. Um, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Very, very, definitely has the ghostly vibes of the first book. Um, but I just, the reviews were like, oh, not as good as Gilded and things like that, but I enjoyed this so much more. I don't know why. I think it was just because all the stuff we already knew had already happened from book one, so this was just like once you knew what was actually going on with the main character Serilda, she was in the castle, she was trapped, and she was just like you'd already had the build up of her like growing relationship with Gild from book one, and this was like there was already all like relationship had already been built from book one, so book two just made it a lot more like it was just a lot more interesting to read. I thought the stories in it were better. I loved the fact that um, she had all the little children around her, even though it was horribly tragic the way book one ended for them. Where she was constantly trying to save them. She was trying to save Gild. She was learning more about Gild's family and his background. Um, the introduction of the gods was really, really well done. I love the way that she's basically you see a different side to the Earl King as well. You see like a gentler side to him, even though he's still like this monster, which makes him a really good villain, I think. Um, because he's shows he cares for Serilda, even though he doesn't like love her in that way, because he's trying to get his love back, and he's basically makes it clear that he's using her to get what he wants, like a typical villain would. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was beautifully done, beautifully written, just like book one. Um, so gothic, so dark, so like the descriptions were rich, like really well described. The castle, the ghostly side, the castle. You got the little girl from book one comes back and she says what she was gonna do. At the start of book one, she was going to bring Serilda some like apple tarts, and she ended up bringing them to her like as a ghost. That was one of the things she promised that she was gonna do. Um, but yeah, I'm probably rambling, but yeah, I haven't been that stuck into a book for a while. But I've already read some really good books this year that I will be talking about on my channel. That have absolutely gripped me because I've read all 5-star books so far. So can't get much better than that, really, can you? But yeah, if you love anything, it's a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, as is book one. Um, so yeah, definitely read Gilded and then read Cursed. And it's so tragic but so beautiful. Just really, really well done. The main character's beautifully written. Their relationship is beautiful. This whole book is beautiful. Just give it a try if you like fantasy. Um, and especially if you enjoyed Marissa Meyer, Marissa Meyer's Cinder series, because that was really, really good. And that was fairy tale retellings as well. But yeah, definitely give this series a try if you like a good fantasy retelling. And yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now, but thank you for watching, guys, and I will talk to you in my next video.